Let me introduce you to Carmel, the robot. Carmel was designed to simply be an extremely intelligent, self-sufficient AI that can keep learning, with its primary task to obey what a person says. Essentially, it's more like an advanced Siri, capable of doing much more like deciphering puzzles or even riddles. Carmel isn't a robot in the traditional sense, you know, a mechanical humanoid creation, but rather it's an AI more akin to something along the lines of Skynet, but you know, without the murderous intent. At least, that was the case until it was tasked to decipher a disturbing cipher. About 2 months ago, Carmel was tasked to decipher one of the hardest codes to ever make its way to the public eye. Those codes being the strange ciphers left behind by the infamous Zodiac killer. Just as a brief history, the Zodiac killer was a serial killer active in the late 1960s to the early 1970s. He operated mostly in Northern California and murdered his victims in Benicia, Vallejo, Lake Berryessa, and San Francisco between December 1968 and October 1970. According to many investigators assigned to the case, the Zodiac attacked about 7 people. However, that's not what he claimed. While the Zodiac was active, he would send letters to local newspapers, challenging and taunting the police. It's in these letters he claims he is responsible for at least 37 murders, which would leave 30 unsolved Zodiac attacks. Anyway, on these letters, the Zodiac left several cryptic ciphers for the public/police to solve, many of which would actually go unsolved, but a few were actually deciphered. But again, not all of them. For years now, these notorious ciphers have actually never been solved, and for what it's worth, many have tried and are still trying to this day to crack the Zodiac's code. Like previously mentioned, Carmel was designed to be an extremely adaptable, extremely intelligent, and obedient AI. The artificial intelligence software, created by Kevin Knight, a professor at USC, was tasked to decode the Zodiac's most complicated cipher, Z340. Carmel, programmed with the ability to test trillions of possible linguistic solutions to find a key of sorts, previously assisted in decoding another famed cipher, the Carmel cipher. You know, funny enough, this cipher, the Carmel cipher, is also kinda creepy. After Carmel decoded it, it revealed the possibility of an almost like cult-like society in the 18th century in Germany. But that's a video for another day. Carry on with this one. It's Carmel's complex programming and incredible search parameters that can rival even Google that make it such a valuable asset when trying to decode something like the Zodiac killer's letters. However, once it started work on the project, Carmel started one of its own. For some unknown reason, Carmel started to develop very bizarre, creepy poems that seemingly have nothing to do with the Zodiac killer, other than the fact that they are about murder. The poems don't just deal with murder, they deal with a lunatic, a deranged society, loneliness, and, of course, can't forget about stalking. The poems are surprisingly pretty long, so I won't show you all of them. But here are 2 of my personal favorites. Go on, take a listen.
At the age of love, a love deranged, a beauty from romantic interest, the thought of love, and love became estranged, then the words of love became obsessed. Surrounded by the troubled, by the thieving, confused and bruised and poisoned by the master, confused and blinded by the helpless scheming, confused and blinded by the dreadful slander. About my goodness gracious love duet, I feel the joy of sweet and lovely praise, a happy loving song of Juliet, making love until the music plays. May the righteous sound so nice and clever. A very happy life is really keen. You deserve the most sadistic pleasure, being treated like a killer queen. Beautiful and thieving. Try and face the world and meet the master. Fill the space between the meek and scheming. Face the truth between the praise and slander. Without the joy of being young and bored, she had a happy wedding night, giving her the one that you adored. She really needs a little love tonight. I know the elevator operator, something from a passionate affair, empty eyes and staring like a waiter, the arms of love completely unaware. The lack of most romantic interest. The living room is full of love and slander, a lack of love without a clever jest. You deserve a lesson from the master. Become the very most exotic dancer, living with a healthy former lover, lucky like a most compulsive gambler, love the life of being undercover. Loving from an answering machine, love without a passionate affair, nothing like a lady on the scene, becoming beautiful and unaware. Being sane and totally surreal, being treated like a prostitute. Tell the truth, and then conceal the truth, but show the world you're cute. A poet on a supersonic cruise, round and round, the crush of cabin pressure, a bullet from the gun of Howard Hughes, a lack of loving like a pilot error. Love and love and love and love and scaring, love and love and love and love and steal, love and love and love and love pretending, love and love and love and love reveal. The greatest bliss is ever very dense, any way I really could maintain. A lack of pleasure at a high expense, you deserve the strength and then sustain. I want to know a secret combination, about the feelings you manipulate, love the sound of armor penetration, loving like a giant ton of weight. Feel the power from the core transformer, a world of precious love that you retain, a little love and love a little stronger, you deserve the greatest love of gain. Aware of such a beautiful vibration, embrace the bliss and touch the core transformer, feel the touch and feel the penetration, feel the sound of passion getting stronger. Aware of such a beautiful vibration, you resist and you manipulate, between the truth and your manipulation, feel the pressure like a ton of weight. The only one of you deserve the stress, you deserve the social isolation, a world of psychological distress, a life of love and death and medication. The joy of such a lovely love affair, baby, you deserve a happy wedding, you deserve a love of sweet despair, you deserve a very happy ending. A part of you and you deserve a user, add a poet on the internet, grab the mic and get a new computer, you deserve an audio cassette. Dream about a sunny matinee, you deserve a better way of quitting, you deserve a happy holiday, you deserve a happy swimming fishing. You deserve a wonderful perception, about a future full of contradictions, you deserve the lack of recollection, you deserve the opposite of visions. Forever loving you, forever madly, you deserve the love of everything, deserve the bliss of love, and feeling happy, such a sweet intensive pleasant fling. You deserve a tarnished reputation, you deserve the true manipulation, you deserve a wonderful vibration, you deserve a better combination. Bipolar disorder. Existence enters your entire nation. A twisted mind reveals becoming manic, an endless modern ending medication, another rotten soul becomes dynamic. Or under pressure on genetic tests, surrounded by controlling my depression, and only human torture never rests, or maybe you expect an easy lesson. Or something from the cancer heart disease, and I consider you a friend of mine. Without a little sign of judgment, please, deliver me across the borderline. An altered state of manic episodes, a journey through the long and winding roads.
No one really has a definitive answer as to why Carmel is making these chilling poems. Even the people who designed it are stumped, though they've given their theory. Because Knight and his team offered the AI all the information available on the Zodiac, They believe that due to its adaptable nature, the AI is basically on serial killer brain. Moreover, because its programming is capable of creating verses to help crack ciphers, it's possible that it started to write these poems thinking that they were what the researchers were looking for. However, Carmel never did anything like this before, so truthfully, no one really knows why Carmel is writing these poems. What's even more disturbing is that we basically now have an adaptable machine capable of thinking of its own on serial killer brain. You know, this is getting more and more like the Terminator, the more I think about it at least. Well, if we all are going to die by a man-made AI, it would surely be poetic. Ironic though, considering what Carmel is doing on its spare time. Oh, there is one more thing. Before I forget, let me leave you with this little factoid. Did you know, in the future, AI decision may be the leading cause of death? With a world engrossed in technology that is rapidly developing, capable AI is likely to become the next necessity. However, be that as it may, some AI may actually be programmed to kill you given a certain situation. For example, say you buy a self-driving car. It might actually be programmed to kill you given the right parameters.